Okay, well, apparently I have to defend Shanann, Bella, Celeste, Baby Nico, the Rzuceks, because apparently they are just family of grifting beggars. And the Watts family are the real victims. So, we're going to show this to the people that believe that the Watts family is the victims and that the Rzuceks are the bad people. I can't believe I'm making this video. So, with that being said, before we go any further, no, I'm not going to ask for subscribers. I'm not going to ask for it because this video is not for that reason. This video is the continuation of defending the people that lost their lives. Oh, like a real victim? Because if you actually go onto Google and type it out, which states a person harmed, injured, or killed as a result of crime, accident, or other event or action. A person who is tricked or duped. That's another similar definition. A living creature that was killed as a religious sacrifice, a similarity. Where do you see in there a victim as a person that has their son in prison? I understand very much that the Watts family, aka Cindy and Ronnie, when I never said that I hated the family, I disliked the family, like people dislike me. They do grieve over their grandchildren. That is totally acceptable. They lost grandchildren, but that doesn't make you a victim. The victims are the ones that lost their lives because of an idiotic, stupid family annihilator, aka Chris Watts. Nicole Kessinger is not a victim. She played the fiddle looking like she's a victim, but she's not a victim. There is so much my channel and hundreds, if not thousands of channels have put together to show that NK is either 1, involved, 2, a complete B word, 3, an evil person to begin with. She's done it before by stabbing somebody in the back. She's apparently, we've looked into her history, not a very good person growing up. But yet you want to sit there and tell me that this family right here, Frankie Jr., Frankie Sr., Miss Sandy, and obviously Shanann, Bella, Celeste, Nico, these are the victims. The ones that were affected by everything. They lost their grandkids. They lost their daughter. They lost their nieces. They lost their sister. And yet from a group that I wanted to join, because I like joining other Facebook groups and so forth like that, that people have ideas and not more or less the conspiracies, but I mean, I look at those too because some of them are outrageous versus facts and so forth like that. But then you have a group, I'm not going to say the group of who they are, because I'm going to be respectful when it comes to this. I'm not going to blast them like they blasted me. But again, the group rules from the admins that I read because I thought it might have been a good group to join. Be kind and courteous. We're all in this together, creating a welcoming environment. Let's treat everybody with respect. Healthy debates are natural, but kindness is required. Make sure everyone feels safe. Bullying of any kind isn't allowed, and degrading comments about things like race, religion, culture, sexual orientation, gender, or identity will not be tolerated. Being part of this group requires mutual trust. Authentic expression discussions make groups great, but may also be sensitive and private. That what's shared in the group should stay in the group. No blocking of admins or moderators. Under no circumstances can you block admins or moderators. Please remember, you can see if you've done it. You will be removed if not recited or refited. So, I thought this was going to be a great group to join, just to talk and see what they have and stuff like that. I was wrong. So when I joined, I got this. And no, the weird face, that is not what their icon is. I covered over it because, again, I'm being respectful and I'm just tired of you know what. So everyone, let's welcome the King of Shiners, myself, aka Zawoki, to the group. A perfect place for him to learn the Watts family are victims and the Rzuceks are a family of grifting beggars. Huh? Oh, you mean these victims? You mean these guys? The one that committed the murder? The one that was the mistress that Googled how many different things that were wrong, as in marrying your mistress, looking at wedding dresses, deleting messages, and then, oh, by the way, yes, I do believe the Watts family, as in Cindy and Ronnie, do grieve over their granddaughters, which is normally fine, but does not make them a victim, because they are able to see their son, they're able to laugh with their son. Yes, he's in prison. I'm sorry that your son committed murder, but these individuals, and again, Cindy and Ronnie, I'm not saying I hate them. I'm not blaming them for the murders. Again, come on, people. You guys are literally grabbing what I say and twisting it all the time. You're going through my videos, which thank you. You're watching my videos, which gives me the views. But this is the people that are not the victim. I don't know what, like, they get to see Chris. They get to call Chris. They get to write Chris. The Rzuceks do not get to do that. And then I read through here, and there's people that are obviously supportive of me, which thank you so very much. But again, there's people that are grabbing straws. Oh, he's due for another cry. Let's find out, or let's look for content for the big guy. Like, what are we talking about? He needs to be held accountable? For what? For the channels that will sit there and bash Shanann and say that she is the reason why the murders happened? How many YouTube channels do that same thing? They blame Shanann, saying it was her and her boisterous attitude, and she was the narcissist, and she was the one that led Chris down the rabbit hole of murdering murdering his family. And what are you flipping on? I've seen almost everything that you could probably see in this case. To the interviews, to Shanann's Facebook videos, to all the documentaries that you could possibly find. I've read all the books that are out there pretty much, including the people that are claiming being a victim. I've read and listened to everything. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm going to get things wrong. I'm not perfect. I am human. I'm going to make mistakes, which I have found here and there, and I've claimed my issues that I did wrong. But for people to come at me sideways, telling me to remove my videos because they were in it, but myself is still in their videos. And again, I'm not claiming anybody, so don't sit there and be like, for the people that are watching my channel going, oh, he's talking about me, he's talking about me. I'm talking about a lot of people. And I know there's going to be haters. But I'm trying to defend a woman that only wanted to have a family and grow old with him. Again, do we have to look at all the things that Shanann said great about Chris? Do we want to look at all the things that Chris said good about his wife? There's not much. There was a lot in the beginning, but because Chris slimmed down, looked a little bit better than he did, got the attention of Miss Nicole Kessinger, he had an affair, yet he's the victim. His parents are the victim. Nicole Kessinger is the victim. Where does that connect? But you got people bashing Shanann, the one that lost her life, that was strangled, and then her beautiful children, daughters of Shanann and Chris Watts, were smothered. Nico didn't even get a chance to live his life. But yet, I'm wrong for defending the people that lost their lives? Defending a family that apparently is beggars? Where do you see beggars? Oh, because Frankie Jr. wanted to get a GoFundMe to support, one, his family and his sister, to try to shut out the people that sit there and say nasty things about Shanann. I'm not spreading false information about the Watts family. They did that on their own when they went to those interviews. They did the calls. You can see them laughing, talking about sports. When somebody interviewed on that one where she was wearing the pink sweatshirt, she bashed Shanann the entire time. The Rzuceks, their interviews weren't bashing on Chris. They called him a son. Yeah, okay, now they're going to start talking a little bit bad about him because he murdered their son. They pretty much, I wouldn't say was bullying him or anything like that. They respectfully fought back in words. But looking at the father, looking at the son, looking at the mother of Shanann, nothing but tears and cries and all that stuff. They went to the wedding. They went to the birthday parties. Where were the Watts? They didn't go to the wedding. They missed birthdays. I don't even know for sure. I've looked it up. I can't find it. I don't even think the Watts went to the funeral. They saw pictures here and there. I can't find it exactly. But you see the Rzuceks bawling their eyes out, carrying their loved ones, their daughter, their grandkids, into the hearses and buried them. Where do you see the Watts in this? And I'm the wrong one for defending a family that was murdered. And yet you look at these groups that sit there and say that we will not bash people, we will not bully and stuff like that. But yet I'm seeing people, let's go make Zwoki cry. I'm sorry, I'm emotional. Okay? I can't turn it off. But yet I have not gone, besides one individual, which we will not name because the past is the past. I have not degraded. I didn't even degrade that person either. I just had differences. My beliefs are different from you. Your differences are different from mine. Why can't we debate, discuss like adults? But then yet, if I try to defend myself, I need to go in my own lane. I'm really honestly scared of the world anymore. The one that I defended the country for. Yes, there are people that literally sit there and say that wasn't in the military. You want to see my DD-214? I'll show you. I'll show you all the pictures that I have in the military. I don't know where that comes from, but they'll bring it up. I'm a sucky father. Like, where does this come from? I'm defending a family that I have no idea, or not no idea, but I have no connection with. I have not met them. I have donated to their cause, the GoFundMe page for Frankie Jr. I have donated. I have donated to other YouTube channels hundreds of dollars. And yet I'm the bad one. Again, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just showing that there are people out there that are literally, I can't even say disgusting. I have no words. I have to be held accountable. Accountable for what? Saying I don't like this? They're acting like I said I was going to harm them. What? I said I don't like them. Their facts are right. Totally right. My facts are wrong. I need to know what I'm talking about. Have you watched some of their stuff? And go ahead, watch all my videos. Grab what you think you need from my videos, because I guarantee the haters are watching this video. Grab what you need, because you're literally watching my videos to give me views. To make your own vendetta against me. There are people blaming the two individuals, I can't remember their names, that housed Chris Watts a couple days after the murder. There are people blaming Nicole Atkinson for the murders. They're even saying the Rzuceks murdered their own daughter for insurance money. What? The same family, Watts family, that went after the Rzuceks for some of that money. What? The Watts family didn't deserve any of that money. They didn't have to bury their loved ones. And again, I reiterate, yes, Ronnie and Cindy deserve to mourn their granddaughters and their grandson that was never born. But you lost that after you started bashing the mother of those kids. I'm done talking. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. For those that hate me, keep hating. I'm not crying anytime soon. I'm just... I don't want to go outside anymore, to be honest. For those that enjoyed my video, hit the like button. I know there's people that are going to hit the down like button. You have that option. You have that availability. We'll see you guys in the next video. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.